Hi everybody, this is Felix from Tarmac Works. Welcome to the September edition of our IG Live. As always, please let me know if the sound is coming off okay. Give me a wave, give me a hi. We're just setting up the technical parts of it. Lots to cover today, as always. Again, we are also thinking of just a quick highlight. We're kind of thinking of modifying the IG Live a bit to kind of tighten it up, make it a little bit shorter. I think it's a lot. You know, we do have a lot of products and things to cover. Focusing a little bit less on the products, but maybe we chat more. This is kind of what I want the format to be. I think we've done this over a year by now, or a year and a half, and I think there, some changes is definitely needed. But thank you for joining us. Hello from Mexico. Hi. Thanks for coming in. What time is it in Mexico? Probably quite late at night. Thanks again for joining. Lots to cover. Let me go through. It's been a very, very busy month or so. We have had quite a number of events, as you've seen from our Instagram. The first one was the Maya Orido special edition trading cards launch party that happened on the 12th of September. And Maya Orido is the daughter of Max Orido, who was a very, 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 very famous legendary driver from Japan. Maya herself is also a driver now. She races in a couple of different series in Japan. She's also a bit of an influencer in Japan, if you will. So it's been really great working with her for over half a year now, and to finally have this set of cards come out was something very meaningful, both for us and for her as well. So we had the launch party. We did face some challenges with the card delivery and things. A lot of them were damaged. There was a hurricane. There was a lot of just bad news coming from that, so we were kind of like rushing. We actually flew a couple of people of our people to the factory to do a very quick print of a red parallel card. That was the only card that we could bring back the day before the event, so we really tried everything that we could, and that's all I can really ask for. We know that starting something new is always very difficult. There's always a lot of challenges, so I just want to take the opportunity to thank our team for pulling that off. We did bring back 50 of the red parallel cards by hand from China, and luckily that those cards were made it into the launch party, and Maya of course flew all the way from Japan to be with us. So huge thanks to Maya, because she was only here for a couple of nights. Her schedule was always very, very busy. So the launch party happened in a shop called Card Hobby in Hong Kong. Big thanks to the guys at Card Hobby. And then we had a grading company, a very famous grading company, CGC, helping us to do the on-site signature sort of authentication there. So huge thanks to CGC for doing that as well. I think, if not all of the cards, I think almost all of the cards will be sent to grading, which is something completely brand new for us as well. Something that's not in the model car world, but for the trading card is a very common thing to get your cards graded. This helps to also increase the value of that card if you get a very good grading of, let's say, a 9 or a 10. So very successful event. Lots of people showed up. The 50 cards were sold out very, very quickly, basically immediately. Again, huge thanks to everyone who came to the event. For those who couldn't come to the event, the Maya Orido packs will be ready hopefully very soon. We're remaking those packs, and so just waiting on the exact date, and we will hopefully have those cards done shortly. There is still a what we call teal, like a green sort of parallel card that is special edition, limited to 75 cards, to be signed by Maya, but we haven't decided yet what we're going to do with those cards yet. We might do, we're talking about a hopefully like a similar launch event maybe in Japan, where Maya resides as well. So more to come on that. So we'll keep everyone posted definitely on the release date of the packs and also the teal parallel. Moving on to the 3 days right after the Maya Orito event was the Hong Kong Toy Car Salon. That was September 13th to the 15th at D2 Place 1 in Hong Kong. This is the fourth year running for what I call TCS, and again, very successful event. A lot of collectors, not only from Hong Kong, but a lot of collectors from overseas, like Indonesia, China, Malaysia. We saw a lot of people came from overseas, which is awesome. Maya also did a meet and greet session on that Saturday. We had 3 different event models, which we've shown just now. We had a Lancer Evolution Silver with Tarmac cards. We had a first shot, the first version, sorry, of the Ferrari F355 Challenge, and then the Koenigsegg Regera in purple carbon, also a new, completely new tooling. So we had basically three very new, brand new tooling. A lot of collectors came to see our line preview as well, so huge thanks for that. And again, big thanks to Maya for signing a lot of autographs and cards as well. So it was mainly, all in all, a very, very good event. A lot of people turned out. A lot of people, we actually had tables, as you can see from the pictures, tables for people to open their cards. So a lot of people bought, especially from overseas, bought a lot of boxes to open. I think one of the best cards we pulled was a gold out of 10 Kato autograph card, which was, again, is only 10 of those gold cards. So that particular collector was, I think he pulled 3 gold cards on the same day out of like 6 boxes, which was insane. So the cards are out there. The black 1 of 1 we still haven't seen. We actually haven't seen any of the black cards, but I think those are coming out soon, and we'll talk a little bit more about those cards a little bit later. Right after that, and coming into this past weekend, was the All-In Tuning Show in Foshan in China. This was the past Friday to Sunday, so it was like only a few days, like 4 or 5 days right after it. As you can see, a very big, think of it as like almost the China version of the Tokyo Auto Salon. A lot of modified cars, a lot of cars, tuning cars, and this year they started a section, a big hall for motor cars as well. So a lot of brands showed up, including us, and again, we brought the 3 special editions there, as well as a lot of our cards and line previews as well. So that was a very successful, a huge turnout as well. So huge thanks to our partner CLDC in China for hosting that event for us. So big thanks to them. It doesn't stop there, so the calendar just goes on and on. So let me go through a little bit of the upcoming events in case you're planning some traveling in Asia. The next one will be this weekend, the Singapore Diecast Expo, 28th to 29th at the Singapore Expo Hall 5B. The Singapore has been an active market since day one, probably, and this Diecast Expo has been going on for a number of years. So thanks to the guys at Let's Play Singapore for hosting that for us. So this is the upcoming event, upcoming weekend, and then the week right after is the Indonesia Modification Expo, October 4th to the 6th. At the Indonesia Convention Exhibition. We do have a collaboration model, if you've seen our collab post and story, with this very cute character called Hi Dudu, as well as a collaboration with Vertex. So we have a Vertex Nissan Silvia S14 high doo-doo version for that particular event. So if you're in Indonesia, make sure to check that out. In the same weekend, we have an event in Malaysia as well called the Super Fractor Car Show. This is also the 4th to the 6th in Kuala Lumpur, and we will have a couple of tables there for this particular event as well. We will have the Liberty Walk cards there for selling. So if you're in Malaysia, if you're a card fan, please do come check it out. We should have some of the combo sets as well at that event. So this is a trading card event that if you're just starting on this particular hobby and you're interested in it, I highly recommend to check these card shows out, because you can see a lot of different cards there, and I personally really enjoy these card shows. I won't be there, unfortunately, but one of our guys from the Tarmac team will be there. And so make sure to say hello if you're there. And then following that, it will be the 26th to the 27th, which is the IDE Indonesia Diecast Expo. Again, October 26th to the 27th. Myself and our designer Miguel will be there. We will be bringing a very, very special guest, which we will unveil a little bit later. But it's a she, it's a female. You might be able to guess who it is already, but she'll be joining us in Indonesia for that particular weekend as well. So can't wait. I always love going to Indonesia, not only for the food, but meeting all the collectors there. They're always super friendly and super nice. So I simply can't wait for that trip. So yeah, lots of things coming. And then in November will be Macau Grand Prix, and then we have a trading card show called ASCC as well in Macau the week before Macau Grand Prix. So it's just not going to stop until December. Hopefully we take a break then. So let me jump right into the September releases, because we have tons of cars to go through, and I'll try to fly through these. This particular release is happening on this Thursday, 26th, and for TWC members, and then Friday for the public. So be sure to check out our web store, of course, as well as our resellers as well. So let's go into it. The first one is a Global 64 car. This is the very popular AMG GT Black Series in orange. This is a new tooling. We have done quite a few of the Black Series as well, and this is kind of the continuation of it, and in this very, very sharp orange color. Next up is also a Mercedes. It's the SL 500 Koenig Specials in silver. This is the hard top version of it with a German license plate. Following that is also a global release, McLaren MCL 36, the Japanese Grand Prix in 2022, driven by Daniel Ricciardo. A lot of news surrounding Ricciardo, not knowing if his driving career will be sort of finished, or is it in terms of in F1. We don't know. We saw all the videos that he was quite emotional after the Singapore Grand Prix, and he has always been a very popular guy, obviously in F1, very likable guy, and hope all the best to him. And this is the MCL 36 driven at the Japanese Grand Prix. Next up, we have the Mitsubishi Lancer GSR Evo in red. This is the first regular release of the first gen Lancer Evo after the event special one. So this is the very iconic, of course, the red color. Next, we have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo Wagon in silver. A little bit of a story is the packaging. I think I've mentioned this before, but the packaging background can be connected with the red Evo Wagon. So if you have that red Evo Wagon, and if you're buying this silver version, make sure to combine those two and take a picture, tag us, and we'll make sure to share it on our IG as well. So hopefully you have both of those versions. Moving on is the Ferrari F40 LM in red. This is the first plain color release, red plain color release for the F40 LM. Next, we have the Pan-Am Mazda RX-7 FC3S in this white and purple. I love the rims on this, by the way, the yellow, very deep dish rim. And it's a fantastic livery, obviously, number 66, with a purple, white, and yellow finish. Next up, we have the old and new 997 in matte black. This has the fighter jet design livery based on the real car in the US. Obviously, that front bumper is the highlight of this particular car. I'll just let the picture do the talking because it just looks insane. Imagine driving a car in front of it and having this pull up in your rear view mirror. It's gonna look pretty scary. Okay, next is a big one, which is the Liberty Walk Collectible Trading Cards Volume 1. Let me talk a little bit about this particular one. It's our first sort of bigger set, if you will. We've done smaller packs, but this features a base set of 40 cards. Obviously, each card will have its own sort of parallels and things like that. There's also a unique tearaway design to it. There's also, if you're chasing cards, there is this autograph cards by Caro, who is the founder of Liberty Walk, who is a kind of a, well, not kind of, he is a celebrity himself. There are 159 autographed cards in various versions. The rare ones will be the gold, which is 10. One of them was pulled at the Toy Car Salon in Hong Kong. There is still the black one, which is the rarest of all, the one of one black ones that hopefully one of you will pull. And speaking of the black cards, we are actually offering or having this campaign, a lifetime campaign of a buyback, which is the 16 black one of one cards. We already set a dollar amount up to $1,000 US for that black autograph card. So if you happen to pull it and if you want to sell it to us, it would be $1,000 US. Yeah. So, but we already have a shop in Hong Kong offering almost $1,500 US for that particular card. So this is one of the crazy things with cards is the upside of in terms of value. The upside is just insane. So for a box of cards for $75, to get a chance to get back, $1,500 US is quite a bit of a attraction, I would say. Each box will have 6 packs in the box and 5 cards per pack. There's also this 9-piece LB puzzle that is in the back. So I think if you've seen some of our photos on Instagram, there was a collector who actually pulled this 9-card puzzle already, and there was one that was missing 1 card, and then he kept buying a couple of boxes and still couldn't pull that 1 card to complete this puzzle. So I think this particular puzzle is also a very big attraction in terms of collecting. There's an average of at least 1 parallel card per pack. This is something that is often highlighted as well. So you're basically guaranteed a parallel. So retailers could sell this set as a box, or they could sell it as individual packs as well. And for this particular volume 1, only 3,333 boxes will be released. These are all coming out on the 26th again. So if you're a Liberty Walk fan, if you're a kart fan, if you're a car fan, again, the OG version, the OG box, the Volume 1 box is the box that you basically must get in a sense. So we've sold a lot of them at the, sort of pre-sold a lot of them at the Toy Car Salon. All of the pre-orders have been filled. We don't have enough for the pre-orders, to be honest. So this is something that hopefully you get your hands on them, and please do share what you pull. I think this is one of the funnest thing, is that to share what you pulled, and please tag Tarmac Carts and Tarmac Works on Instagram, and we would love to share the joy, share your joy, and share the joy with other collectors as well. So please tag us, and there's a good chance that we'll feature your photo on our Instagram as well. So that's the September release, again on the 26th and 27th. And let's move on to the first pre-order, which was actually announced on September 10th. So we're going to go through this quickly. You've probably seen the photos on Instagram or on social media already. This is the Koenigsegg Regera light blue metallic. This is the first regular version of this particular tooling after the event special. Next, we have the Saab 900 Turbo, one of my personal favorite cars of the world, and this of course is the signature red color, same spec as the one in the Oscar-winning Japanese art film Drive My Car. This does come with a pack of Tarmac carts. It will have two carts, cart 1 and cart 2, and there are different parallels for each cart as well. And of course the rarest of it is the disco parallel with the serial number up to 199. Moving on is the AMG GT Black series again, and this is the one that we're collaborating with Shmi 150. Of course, this was the real car driven by Shmi, and it's resprayed to this solar beam yellow color. Next, we have the Mitsubishi Lancer RS Evo 3 in white. The RS trim stands for Raleigh Sport, so basically it's kind of ready for the race team to swap on racing wheels, to make modifications to the car and build it for racing purposes. And this is sort of the stripped down version, if you will. So this is the Mitsubishi Lancer RS Evo. I love these steel rims, by the way, steelies if you call it. It just looks very retro and looks really fantastic with the car. Next, we have the Pagani Huayra BC Orancio Saint Tropez color, which is the orange color. This is, of course, one of the classic Pagani colors dating back to the Sonda Cinque era, and now it's on the Huayra BC. Next up, we'll switch it up to the camera here so that I can show you again with the actual product. This is the Mitsubishi Fuso Super Great Team Mugen. You have the Honda Racing logo on the sides, Mugen eyes here, the Team Mugen and a logo there in the back as well. Of course, this opens so that you can put up to like two regular size 164 Honda or Mugen cars in there. A little bit of a special note, this one took a while because this is a triple licensed product. What I mean by that is we had to go through Honda, we had to go through Mugen, we had to go through Mitsubishi because it's a Mitsubishi truck. So think of all the licensing back and forth emails, photos, and this is the difference, right? Because there are guys out there doing non-licensed stuff that doesn't have to go through all this. It's not even about the money, it's about the approvals and making everything official. We got these images directly from Mugen. The logo was directly from Honda, and Obviously, it's your choice what to buy. We can't dictate that, but I hope that people can still appreciate what a licensed product is. We had our licensing issues before. I'm not gonna, sit here and be, all righteous about it. But I think we're trying to be that. But it takes a lot of time and hours and efforts from the licensing team to the product team guys to everybody to make this happen, and all the guys at Honda and Mugen and Mitsubishi for reviewing and improving, and that's why it takes so long. But this is the work that we want to put in to make something very official. So when you do decide to purchase an official product, I want to thank you. It's also a way to saying thanks to us in terms of all the work that we have to go through to make sure that it is an official product. So that's all I want to say on that. And then moving on to the September pre-order 2, which we will send out today, 24th. All of those that I've talked about are estimated to be released in February 25, and then the cars that I am going to talk about now also targeted for Feb 25. And one of those that is a tooling that we haven't really shown yet. We just kind of kept it in secret in development. Is the Hyundai i20N Raleigh 1 Hybrid. This is the Raleigh Monte Carlo 2024 winner car. Completely new tooling. It comes with extra lights to outfit it as a night race version as well. So I think that's pretty cool. Very, very cool looking modern Raleigh car, of course. We've done a lot of classic ones, but the modern ones we haven't really touched so much. But this is going to be one of them. And I think you've seen from some of our photos, we're also developing the GR Yaris as well. I don't think anyone have done that one in 64 scale. Moving on is the Porsche 911 GT3R DTM 2023. This is a special livery celebrating the 75 years of Porsche sports cars. So you see that big 75 logo on the top and on the front and on the sides as well. The next one is something that I've been really looking forward to announcing for quite some time. We have announced the CocaCola Sprite Fanta license partnership, and this is the first one. And as you can see, we didn't want to go with a very traditional sort of the red Coca-Cola design. We made this in this funky 90s design with all these retro Coke logos, which I think looks just fantastic. And I think there were a lot of comments on this particular Coca-Cola partnership. I think a lot of people care about it. A lot of people love, obviously, the Coca-Cola brand. Everybody kind of grew up with it, myself included, obviously. And so this particular brand means a lot to us, and we also wanted a different spin on it. We just don't want to choose any kind of car, slap on the logo on a red car and call it a day. That's just not us. So we want to put our spin on it, and I love retro stuff, and this is kind of how this came about. Big thanks to our design team for making this really, really cool design. And it's giving us like 90s Jordan vibes as well, which I love, and hopefully you guys will love too. So just wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about this particular Toyota Hi-Ace Wagon Custom in this Coca-Cola livery. Next we have another collaboration car. This is the Datsun 510 Trans Am BZN 2.5 challenge, driven by none other than Daniel Wu, who is the very famous movie TV star out from Hong Kong. He resides in Los Angeles at the moment. If you recall, we did his own 510 some time ago, and this is the car that he actually raced with. And in this particular color scheme, on the top it might seem white, but it's actually silver, and then a red color. And this is actually the Hong Kong taxi livery style. So this is what the Hong Kong taxi looks like. So he made this design for his own car. I think as a callback to the Hong Kong, which is his home from many years. So huge thanks to Daniel. Huge thanks to the student driver team for allowing us to produce this particular model, and yeah, just looks fantastic. Next up are two Ferrari models. The first one is the F355 Challenge in yellow. This is the first regular version of this particular tooling, and only 108 F355 Challenge was ever made by Ferrari. Following that is also another plain color Ferrari. I think you guys love those, and that's why we're making them. Ferrari 458 Italia GT3 in red. Just gonna let it spin it around. So all of these are targeted for February 25. All right, that does it for all the pre-orders. And of course, one of the highlights of this IG Live is the sneak peeks. So let's go right into it. This particular one is a Porsche, as you guys love Porsche. It's part of the Global 64 collection. And this is the first shot photo of course, a very iconic Porsche, the 959. There are two different wheel styles for this particular Porsche. We have not done, I don't want to say any, but we haven't done a lot of Porsche road cars. We've done a lot of race cars like the GT3R, RWBs, but for regular road cars, I don't think we've done any. We've done some with Schuko, obviously, but this is a new direction that we're going in. We're going to come out with a number of Porsche road cars. Porsche, of course, always a very super popular. The 959 for me has always been one of my all-time favorites. It's a very rare car, not one that you would see on the road, obviously, but the design, I think, looks just fantastic. Looks very unique, but it's still very Porsche-like. I remember the days I collected the Tarmac, I think also a Matchbox 959 as well, and loved them. I always try to get as many colors as I could. So finally being able to do one ourselves is something very meaningful, just on a personal level. But yeah, I hope you guys like it, because this is one of the very iconic Porsches that, you know, outside of 911s, obviously. But this will be a global target release will be Q1 25, so be on the lookout for this particular one. Next time we're going to show it, it'll come with all the colors as well. So that's that. And then moving on to the last part of this IG Live is the giveaway. So we have 5 cars to give away, and the question is, who was our special guest at the Hong Kong Toy Car Salon with her own meet and greet session? I need the full name. Don't post it on the comments here. Send it to us via DM. And the gift is one Hong Kong Toy Car Salon event model of your choice. So you can let us know out of the 3 which one you like the most. Who was the special guest? Our special guest. First name and last name, full name. Yeah. So don't post it here. send us a DM, a private message, and the first 5 with the right answer gets a car, basically. So let's see. Question. Let me. Yeah, we have some time, I think, to go through a few questions. One of the questions was the 959 is a part of the Global 64 series. As some of our new Porsche road cars will be. Any plans for more FIA GT1 cars like the Porsche 911 GT1? Yes. We are also planning the Ferrari F40 GTE, and the 911 GT1, of course, will be pre-ordering quite soon. Let me just scroll through some of the questions. Thank you for all the comments, by the way. And everybody kind of still hanging around at the IG Live. Thank you for that. And just going through so a lot of really good comments, feedback, and questions. So thanks, big thanks for that. Definitely going for a licensed product. Feels nice to own one, knowing you have a genuine product. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of work just goes into all these licensed products, especially for a triple license one. Is an I wouldn't say a nightmare, but it's a lot of work. So thank you for that. It's nice to be appreciated for the work, and ultimately you getting one is already a huge thing for us. Take a photo, tagging us is big. I love looking at those messages, looking at those tags, looking at those posts. Is a huge way to see that you guys enjoy the things that we put out, which is amazing. Thanks so much. Anyone know where to get these? We do have a reseller where to buy page on our website, so you can check that out. If you're looking for Tarmac carts, go to the Tarmac carts website. There are a few trading cart retailers on that list as well. So be sure to check that out if you're looking for carts. If you're looking for model cars, then yeah, it's on our website. So check that out as well. If you don't find it on your area, I suggest just Google Tarmac Works and then your city or your country. Something should come up. Loving the high age brings back a lot of 90s memories. Same for me. Yeah, I love that love that era. Best way to get Tarmac in Australia. We are working on that. We had some distribution changes recently, and we're working on getting everything set back up in Australia. In the meantime, I suggest that you can order from our web store directly. We do ship to Australia, and the shipping cost shouldn't be too high, but at least it's guaranteed that you can get some of our products directly from us. And then once we set up the new reseller networks, and you, of course, please get it from them as well. F355 with the spoilers, but sadly not in Rosso Corsa. Well, other colors will be coming, so stay tuned for that. Why global and not hobby? I think you're referring to the 959. We wanted to make it more affordable, especially for a road car. Hobby, we're saving that for modified cars where they're lower in their stance, or a purebred race car. But for global, I think people do like the cars having the wheels move or guarantee that it moves. The price is a bit lower, so that's why for a road car it just makes a lot more sense to make that in the global series. Was really hoping for hobby, so thanks for that. That's a good comment. At least it's good to know. Well, thanks for all the comments. There's a lot of comments today, which is great. We released AMG Black Series safety car F1. Yeah, those are coming. GR86 HAS all coming very, 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 very soon. Any plans for convertible RWBs? Not at the moment, but that could be something that we can certainly consider if you guys like them. Can you tell me what the packaging is for the Saab, please? So for the Saab, it would be the Global 64 packaging. If it comes with the cards, it would be a slightly bigger box, so that the cards, we call it like a cigarette box, because of the shape of a cigarette box. So if it comes with the cards, then we'll release them in that. So waiting for my F1 AMG safety car. Yes, will be coming for sure. Any plans for Calsonic Advan Mode 2 trucks? Yes and no. Calsonic is a sensitive one. I don't think we can do any Calsonics anymore because of Nissan's policy. But for sure, Advan Mode 2, Advan, definitely a possibility. Mode 2 as well. Couldn't wait for the Ferrari magazine. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about the Ferrari. Actually, we've shown the magazine box actually at the Toyota Salon. Let me get a photo up on IG Story soon so that you guys can see it closer. We will be announcing the next batch of cars very soon. Just wanted to wait until the first one actually comes out so that you can see the quality, you can see what the book looks, what the magazine kind of looks like, what the box looks like, and then hopefully you have more confidence to order the other releases. I think that's it for now. I know there's a lot of more questions, but I appreciate it. But which store in Hong Kong will sell the LB cards? Please go to our Tarmac Cards website on the where to buy. There's a couple of shops listed there already. You can buy from them. Obviously, you're welcome to order from us as well. We will have some boxes there as well. So that's all the time I think we have for today. Huge thanks for joining, as always, the IG Live. I think we're going to bring slightly different, more compacted version of IG Live on the next one. But yeah, give us feedback. Love to tag us if you find some of the cards. We love that. You know that we always try to share a lot of the photos from the collectors, so that we feel closer to you guys, which we really want, and that's why we're also doing a lot of these events as well. If you happen to be at those events, please do come say hello. I love to hear from you. I love to see you, and until then, and until the next time, have a good one. Thanks again for watching.